We're gonna take a racism quiz. Now, I was debating if this is ethical because I was thinking Juneteenth yesterday. I have a racist friend. I wanted to test him. I wasn't able to test him, but low key, I think it's better I do it because I'm not racist. I don't want to make fun of Juneteenth. You know what I mean? Like, it is a good holiday. I was just like, oh, it'd be funny, but like that kid is actually racist, so it's probably better I didn't do it. And, you know, we're just gonna see how prejudiced I am. Obviously, you know, respect to like what Juneteenth stands for. I did the same thing for Black History Month. Well, Black History Month, I did a Black History Month test to see my knowledge. But you know, I think this would be a cool experience. You know, obviously, you know, we know what Juneteenth stands for. If you don't, you know, do some research. But yeah, like I don't mean for this to come off disrespectful in any way. But here, let's get this started. I gotta go quickly. Do you believe you may hold any underlying biases or prejudiced views? I don't think any person is completely unbiased. What the fuck has happened, bro? What the fuck just happened? What just happened to my screen, bro? Are you serious, bro? I was trying to test this on racist. What the fuck just happened? Why did my shit just lag like that, bro? Are we serious? Do I believe I have bro, I just checked this off. Yes. How do I get to the next question? Oh, I'm lagging crazy, bro. I'm like, do you form initial impressions based off their appearance or ethnicity? Yeah, that's not, anyone who says no to these questions is lying. We all are biased. Do you hold negative feelings towards any specific race or no? How do you make racist? Really? Usually as a joke, but I try to refrain from jokes like that. Do you have friends who belong to a different race? Yes. I got a very diverse set of friends, bro, and socioeconomic backgrounds. What are your thoughts on relationships between individuals? I've been there. That's cool. Wait, that's cool. It is normal? It is normal, yeah. What is your first reaction when seeing a Caucasian woman with an African American child? Good. Oh, he's so cute. All these answers are kind of weird because, like, if I said he or she is so cute, am I saying that because what? I'm confused. That's a little bit of a weird. Good for them is crazy too because it's like it shouldn't be that big of a deal. I'm just gonna say I should have said I am indifferent. Fuck, that was a weird reaction. Do you refuse to participate in festivals of cult? What? No. How would you respond if you witness an act of racism? Now, this is a difficult question because sometimes I'd be a little passive. I'd be a little puss, bro. But actually no. If it was in public though, I think as a New Yorker, I'm kind of conditioned to ignore things, so I wouldn't always press people. But if it was like my friend, someone did some shit, I'd be like, yo, bro, chill. Like, I wouldn't allow that, especially because I've been through stuff. Like, I wouldn't allow. When you hear someone making a comment that shows insensitivity, how do you I don't usually say anything. Now, I know that might sound counterintuitive, but I don't always want to be the person to make a scene. And at some point, there's only so much you could do. I know that might sound like a defeated, weak mindset, but I've been around so many people where it's like, at some point, you just got to allow them to be how they are because they're so ignorant. It doesn't, like, talking to them is not going to help. I know that might sound like a weak mindset, especially if you're someone who's very, like an activist. Like, it might sound like I'm giving up, but it's like, I don't know, bro. It's hard. Do you make a conscious effort to educate yourself about historical experience of I mean, I don't avoid it. I'll say no just for the fact I'm not necessarily like a historian in the way where like I do research. For those of you just joining, I'm taking a quiz to see if I'm racist. I don't necessarily actively seek out information, but like I'm not opposed to. I'm just lazy, honestly. Have you ever taken a stance against a racist stereotype, even if it? Yes, I have. I've done that. Are you receptive to recognizing and addressing your own biases? Yes. Do you acknowledge the existence of? Yes. Okay, we're about to see the result. What's this gonna say? Have you had discussions with friends, family about the significance of it? Yes. I'm black. Every black parent be having me sit down. What's up? C-Bow? Lackey, come on. LaKoya, come on. This is gonna be a real quick stream, LaKoya. I'm about to be out in 10 minutes because I'm about to go back home to New York, gonna visit some friends. Might do an IRL stream, we'll see. I don't know. But I just reacted to Black Boy Max's Deluxe. And then I'm taking this racism quiz, and then look at the results. Hold on. You are not prejudiced or biased. You demonstrate a commitment to yes, sir. Wait, I need a sound effect. I need a sound effect for that. Hold on. Do I got an applause sound effect? Yes, sir. But You are not prejudiced or implicitly biased. You demonstrate commitment to equality and understanding. You are open-minded and willingness to learn. Okay, where individuals are treated with. Damn, bro, I'm really like an activist on some Martin Luther King shit. Damn. Okay. I was just doing that real quick. I'm liking those results. Really an activist here. Really fighting for my people. But anyways, last.